How did you start doing this?
So it was during COVID. I started noticing all these crazy, bizarre videos. They were going viral. And I was like, this stuff is so crazy. I need to show more people this. And I just started posting it to Twitter. And that's really how it started. There was no plan. There was no, I didn't make a business plan. I didn't make a plan for how to get famous and go viral. It just sort of happened.
Yeah, I remember Libs. I remember when your account started getting bigger, and then I would be like, I need to follow this. Like this is like an excellent source, like exposing a lot of this what people are doing
in their own words. I think it's a really good. I think more people should learn from it, and I have seen others accounts sort of pop up and try to do it too, which I think is really good. It's such a good way to expose them. It's the best way, actually. Do
you work with anyone else, or did you just start it yourself? Or did you start it yourself and now do you work with other people? I started
myself and now I work with others. So sort of around the time when I was doxxed by Tay-Tay, we could get to that soon. So Seth Dillon from the Babylon Bee, he is incredible. One of the most incredible people I've ever met and worked with. He stepped up and basically offered to help me, made this my career. So now it's full time. And shout out to Seth. I hope he's watching this. He's really such a great person. He's always so supportive from the beginning, always by my side, always offering to help. And in all of, there's a lot of ups and downs in this, and he was always there for me. So thank you, Seth.
What does that mean? He helped you make it your career? Because the rumor was that he bought Libs of TikTok.
I don't feel comfortable going into all the specifics, but he basically, we partnered up. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. He's amazing.
That guy's awesome. He's been on the show before.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
Cool. Is it like less work, like less strenuous work, but more fulfilling work now, do you find?
It's still strenuous. It's sometimes it's really hard. There are days when I'm like, I need to take a break. I can't look at this stuff anymore. And then I'll just take a day off. I haven't really taken a vacation in a year and a half since I've taken off a day here and there. But whenever I feel like, am I even doing anything, or I'm feeling down about the account or the content or maybe thinking any of those sort of things, I'm like, I feel like I have a moral obligation to continue. When you see what's out there and you see how bad it really is, I'm like, how can I ever think about stopping? I can't. This is too important.
I completely get it. I agree. At a certain point, especially with the company we're running, I was talking to someone recently, and maybe it was Seamus, and I was explaining, like, with the threats, with the swatting, with all of the, just as crazy as things are, he was like, this is why a lot of people they expect most people to just sell out, take the money and run.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you've made a bunch of money, quick, shut it all down, run and hide. But it's I guess for me and for a lot of people doing shows like this, talking about it was never about making money.
Right.
It was about like, wow, this is messed up. I gotta talk about it. We gotta tell people, hey, this is a bad thing.
Yeah. Also, I think the higher the risk, the higher the reward. So the more they come after you, I think that also, I think that actually ends up helping in the long run.